What is up, my dudes? Long time no see. Welcome to a new episode of Scratch the Itch, a series where I play indie games from itch.io and find out if they're worth playing. If you enjoy this episode, please toss it a like, and if you aren't subscribed already, then please subscribe. Rerun is all about the action, the hardcore parkour, swords, and power-ups. I mean, that's literally it. That's the description. It's a fast-paced speedrunning-esque game where your goal is to complete each level as fast as possible while juggling enemies and platforms and stuff. Rerun is free to play and can be played on Windows, Linux, and Mac. These games hold a bit of a special place in my heart. I'm not exactly a particular fan of the genre, but when I play a game like this, I end up spending a ton of time playing it, sweating all these small details, min-maxing each level to get the best time possible. I'm not even competing with anyone but myself, but I want to do it just to feel the satisfaction of doing it. And to do it again, to beat my old record, and it's just kind of a cycle that just repeats endlessly. And if you're like me, you're probably interested in bashing your head against a fun but repeatable game like this, and I would say that Rerun quite well fits that to a T. It's got a simple and clean style to it, and honestly in these types of games I believe a simpler style is always nice. It makes it easier to digest your surroundings, pick out enemies easier and notable pickups. In Rerun I think that's especially true. They did a good job at capturing that simple and clean style because at a glance you can pick out your enemies based on the color and the shape. You can tell where a power-up is, you can see where the endpoint is. Everything is just very easy to process when you're trying to run it fast. I appreciate the style that allows me to just process everything very quickly. I don't like the rewind mechanic. I don't think it's a bad mechanic though, which is why I'm saying it's sort of a neutral thing. I just struggle to get behind it. In a gotta go fast parkour game, I want to feel like Sonic the Hedgehog. I want to be going fast all the time, you know what I mean? The times I do play these games, I prefer to just never stop. I want to run to the power up, pick it up, run back, and then just keep going. Unfortunately, the rewind mechanic takes you out of that. You end up stopping, and you may even need to readjust your camera to go in the right direction. That feels bad in a game about going fast. In a game that just, you're all about completing the levels as quick as possible, I feel like you shouldn't need to, be taken out of your momentum like that. So, does Rerun scratch the itch? For sure. Despite my minor gripe with the power-up sending you back to the start, I definitely had a lot of fun with this game, and I spent a lot of time redoing levels to get better times. If you're a fan of that, then this is definitely a game worth checking out. I mean, it's free to play, it's on Windows, Linux, and Mac, so you can play it on whatever. Highly recommend you check it out. If you're a fan of this type of game, then you'll likely be a fan of a similar game called Season's Beatings. You can check out my review of that by clicking the card in the top right corner, I think, of the video, and the link in the description below. So yeah, check Rerun out. It's definitely worth playing. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, then hit that subscribe button. See you next time.